What's up, taters? This is Tree from Just Tree 401, and so I told you all I was going to do a reaction video. This is the Wizard Liz on her actual YouTube channel, and I said I was going to upload it on Tuesday, but I was like I wasn't going to be in front of the camera. But due to popular demand, you all want me to be in front of the camera, so I'm going to be here. I am, and it's 2 days later, so that's what happens. And I'm going to go ahead and react to it. So this is her. She's so angry. She's so unhinged. And we're going to go through it. And I'm going to react to it. Am I going to go through the whole 15 minutes and 40 seconds? I don't know. I can't stomach a lot of the Wizard Liz. She's very unhinged. And but I'm ready for her little young dumbass followers, okay? You could tell a lot about a person just by the dumbass people they follow, okay? So if you as a woman glorify Liz, you already let me know that you're a dumbass. Damaged goods. And also, when I say damaged goods, I'm talking about your mental state, not your physical state. I don't use damaged goods the way men use it. My girl Jasmine just brought that to my attention, that some of you hyenas think that I'm using damaged goods in reference to a physical body. No, I'm using to your mental state, and she is mentally damaged. So let's go ahead and watch this video.
If you are a beautiful woman, if you are a woman that has money, that has any talent, you better be prepared to become the biggest ever. People, men and women, will attack you for no reason. They will not like you for no reason. Just because you're breeding, you will trigger them. So you better be prepared to have some strong ass boundaries and to walk away every single time.
She didn't follow any of this. What are you talking about? What strong ass boundaries? Girl, you had sex with Landon the first week you met him in person. I know you keep saying it. Well, we knew each other for 3 years. Yeah, but you never seen him until he miraculously showed up at the same airport that you were in during COVID. So you didn't, what was your boundaries? You sit up here and let yourself get pregnant by a loser? Like, girl, whenever I look at Landon, I'm like, this your baby daddy? This is the man you let hit it raw? Really? Really? So you don't even practice what you and you don't walk away. As soon as you found out that he cheated, you didn't walk away. You continued to stay with him. He even showed receipts of this. And then you try to justify it by saying, well, I pretended to be in a relationship with him, you know, to keep the peace. Yeah, okay. Okay. I walk away. I hold strong boundaries. No, you don't.
Recently, I was in a situation with the father of my child where I had given birth and I was in a country where I didn't have all of my rights, I didn't have my family, and this guy basically decided to blackmail me with my child. If I don't do this, then he's gonna take my child. If I don't do this, then I'm gonna get deported. And I was constantly thinking, okay, let me just try to be nice and choose to pay for everything and do everything this guy asked.
So you was a sugar mama. I'm gonna pay for everything. But wait a minute. You had videos like 2, 3, 4 years back where you were telling women that they're the ones who are supposed to be paid for. They're the ones who are receiving payment. You bought a house and put it in his name. You bought 2 cars and put it in his name. You're the sugar mama when you're supposed to be the sugar baby, all because he gave you 10 grand. Again, Liz, he couldn't blackmail you if you didn't get pregnant in the first place. Ladies, stop allowing these men to baby trap you. So she's not going to take any accountability for the fact that she allowed this man to have raw sex with her. She didn't even know him like that. Her first time meeting him, that week while they was on vacation, she has raw sex with him. He nuts in her. Then all of a sudden, she eventually gets pregnant. She doesn't take the Plan B pill. She doesn't get an abortion. She gets pregnant. She decides she's going to keep the baby. Find out 4 months in, she's been cheated on, and she stays with him. And instead of her having the baby in Belgium or Switzerland or wherever the hell she is originally from, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that country anymore, you decided to have it in America. That's on you, girl. That's your move. You were wrong for that. So to sit up here and pretend that this was all his fault. And ladies, again, if you can't accept accountability for the mistakes that you made, you'll never learn how to overcome those mistakes and not make them in the future. So because she has not learned her lesson from Landon, trust me, when she get in her 30s, she's going to find somebody else who's going to basically raw dog her and probably get pregnant for the second time. The only way you're going to learn your mistakes is if you have to acknowledge that you made a mistake.
So he will stop blackmailing. But guess what happened? It got worse and worse. And guess what happened even now? He went online and he literally said, after I had to leave for my visa, that I abandoned my child. I abandoned my child. No, I abandoned myself, staying through all of the for my child. I want to say to every single woman, if a man is blackmailing you with your child, give them the child.
Okay, first of all, don't listen to this. If you're dumb, young, and you think this is basically gospel, shut the hell up. Get off my channel. To other women who are intelligent, who have just a little bit of self-esteem, see, the goal is to not get pregnant by the men. I know that sounds crazy. You don't get pregnant. Therefore, you don't have to worry about a man blackmailing you with your child. Don't let a man that you barely know have sex with you. Don't have sex with men that you barely know. You need a minimum of 6 months. A minimum of 6 months. Keep your legs closed. After the 6 months, you decide, oh, I got it. I need it. Use a condom. Be on birth control. Don't let him nut in you. What I mean by that, don't let him ejaculate inside you. Don't let him finish inside you. You'll never go through this if you are not baby trapped. And the only time you're baby trapped is when you let these men raw dog you. And whenever I say raw dog you, I mean they're having unprotected sex with you and they are actually finishing inside of you, ejaculating inside of you. If you don't get pregnant at all, you ain't got to worry about this. I want you to understand how her life would have been different had she never gotten pregnant. Had she, at least, since she doesn't have any self-control and doesn't know how to basically enforce her boundaries by telling Landon he can't finish in her because, you know, she's weak. She's weak to men. She's male-centered. She's thinking about the man's pleasure instead of hers. She should have been on birth control. She should have been on some kind of birth control. And as soon as she had unprotected sex with him, she should have had a plan B. This right here, I wouldn't want to be in this situation ever. So now she's telling women, oh, have the baby. If he tries to blackmail you with the baby, then give him the baby. How about don't have a baby, dumbass? Boom, headshot. Did you ever think about that? Don't have a baby. Don't get pregnant. If you don't get pregnant, you ain't got to worry about none of this.
Let these men be single parents. We need to stop doing what our mother has done, what our grandmother has done. My mother stayed for 25 years with a man.
Because your mom married a Muslim man. Come on, tell the truth, girl. All right? Your mom also has low self-esteem. She doesn't have any boundaries. You told a lot of horrible stories about all the things your father did to your mother. And you witnessed that. Your sister witnessed this. And neither one of you received any psychological counseling. You went to a psychic. You went to a psychic instead of a professional to help you get rid of that foundational trauma. You don't know how it is to be treated well by a man. There's not one man in your past, including your dad, that treated you well. You don't know how it is to be peaceful in a relationship. All you know is transactional relationships, and that goes with Landon, because the reason you said Landon had fooled you because, you know, he was buying you this, he was buying you all these flowers, he was taking you out, and then all of a sudden you wanted to get rid of him, and he gave you $10,000 because that was your asking price. And now look, it flipped. You're paying for the house. You brought his mama. Oh my God. You bought his mama a brand new home. Girl. Where in the Gold Digger book does this say that you're supposed to do that? So you bought a house that now Landon and your son lives in, which is fine. But the woman that you bought a house for is going to be raising your son, and your son is going to end up being like Landon. All because you didn't have any self-control. All because you didn't have boundaries to make Landon use a condom, or to pull out, or to be on some kind of birth control, or to just, how about this? The number one choice you should have made was to not have sex with him in the first place.
Let herself get abused because she was scared of the children being taken. I will not be blackmailed with my own child that I almost died putting on this earth. I don't want my son to grow up and think that it's okay to treat women like this.
How are you going to stop him from that when his own mom... Now, I know you did not personally abandon him, but Liz, whose story is he going to believe if he doesn't see you? If he grows up in the next 10, 15, 20 years without you around and see all these videos where you're actually telling women don't have kids, because that's what she did. If I can find it, I will include an excerpt of her saying don't have kids, it's a waste of time, they basically will weigh you down. You talked against having children, meaning that you regretted having your son. And guess what? You think Landon didn't download that video to show it to your son? You think your mother-in-law, well, not your mother-in-law because y'all not married. You think Landon's mother is not going to show how you behaved? You think she's not going to show all of your angry videos of you basically dancing, saying, yeah, I don't care, F those kids. You literally mimicked the words to some rap song, F those kids. So you said F my son. So you're giving your son trauma by not having any self-control, and all of the things that you have said about your son, said about having kids, said that you regret having kids, just show that you are mentally unstable, damaged goods, and that you don't think before you open your big, fat, inflated, inner tube lips. You don't think before you talk, not realizing that these things can be used against you in the future. So I'm just sitting here saying, like, you're worse than your mom as far as I'm concerned. You and your sister who enables all this stuff. And when do we get to the point where you heal? When do we get to the point where you shut up?
That it's okay to blackmail women like this. So if you're a mother right now, and I've seen so many DMs of women of like, I'm being blackmailed. And by the way, the system doesn't protect us. Court system, you will go to court, you will lose all of your money for years and years.
Okay, first of all, a lot of women down here who have children don't even have money. So she's talking from a privileged point of view. Liz got money. Liz have money, hence why she's the provider. She's the male in a relationship. She's saying that Landon is gay. Okay, I give her that. So Landon is the woman in the relationship and you're the man in a relationship. You have paid for his girl, I'm still not going to let you get away with that. You paid this man's mama house. You bought her a house. You bought her a house. You bought your baby daddy mama a house. You brought your baby daddy a house, because that beautiful house that you was taking all those Instagram reels in and TikTok videos in, that's your house, but you put it in his name. So you're the sugar mama. You're the one who gave him the money to sue Abby, to shut her down, to make her delete all her videos. You're the provider. You're the man in the relationship. And this is the reason why you're like, yes, it takes away it takes away women. No, it takes away from men, and you are the man in this relationship, because everything you're complaining about is what men complain about. Men complain about how the court system favor women. Men complain about how the court system take away their money. These are all arguments made by men, and I have proven statistically that the court system, the family court system here in America, favor women. And ladies, I'm not going to sit up here and let you revise history, because see, I showed receipts. I showed statistics to show that the court system overwhelmingly I would have to say by 85, maybe 90% goes in favor of women. And if you sit up here and start regurgitating lies without providing any receipts, I will ban you. You're cancerous. We are lioness over here. We don't have time for hyenas. Go back to your mama. Go back to your mama hyena and basically start going, yes, queen, yes, 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 queen, yes, queen. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's right. We're going to be baby meals for these men. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to put our body through all that stress and strain and then give our baby to a damn man. You're a baby meal. So she wants women to be baby meals for men. How does that stop the patriarchy?
They will still not give you the child. Even if they give it to you, these men will not help you with child support. So guess what? How do we break this whole cycle that our ancestors all had to repeat?
See, our ancestors didn't have no choice but to have children. Let me tell you something. I'm very thankful for the first wave feminism, and I'm very thankful for second wave feminism. Let me tell you what I love about second wave feminism. Second wave feminism gave women the option and a choice whether we want to be pregnant and bring life into this world. Because of second wave feminism, because I don't deal with no third and fourth wave feminism, I don't rock with them heifers. Because of that, birth control, IUD, diaphragm, what else did they, well, the injections, I'm not for the Lupron, I don't like that. Also, you can have a female condom. Do they still make that? Let me know if they do that in the comment section. They used to have a female condom. Okay. And let's say, for instance, you got passionate and you had unprotected sex and you let this man skeet inside you. Well, guess what? They have this thing called an abortion. Well, hold on. You go get a plan B. But let's say, for instance, you're just too busy like cuddling up and you're like, oh, I don't feel like getting a plan B. And next thing you know, whoops, 4 weeks later, you find out you're pregnant, get an abortion. But they got plan B. But because of second wave feminism, there's no excuse for you all to have a baby against your will, against your wishes. But you are voluntarily having these babies. Ain't nobody forcing you. You could have an abortion. You could have took a plan B. You could have used protection. And you also could have told him he can't skeet inside you. That's what you should have done. Instead of sitting here saying, we need to stop repeating the situation that our mothers and grandmothers had. Our mothers and grandmothers didn't have that option. We have that option. So you can't compare the rights that we have as women today to the rights that our mothers and our grandmothers and our great-grandmothers did not have. Also, you're Islamic, so like, what you gonna be, girl? Are you going to be a mutard or are you going to be Muslim? I'm trying to figure out which one it is.
We break it by saying it ends with us. That makes this world full of single dads. You know how many?
Why would you make the world about single dads? You stupid women are literally saying you're going to get pregnant just to give the baby to a man? That makes sense to you? You do understand that Hitler literally had baby meals, look it up, for women to just eat, lesbians, single women. They were to be impregnated by the male members of the SS Army to have the supreme Aryan race. These women didn't have a choice in the matter if they were considered white by Hitler. And therefore, they had to have the baby, and no matter what pain they went through, no matter how much they distorted their body, they had to give that baby up to the baby meal. They had to give it up to the Third Reich. And it's, just look it up, Deutschland baby meal or Germany baby meal. So this is what y'all advocating for? You're advocating to be surrogates for men? That makes sense to you? This your queen?
Many men were bullying me every day. Oh, she's a single mom, she's a single mom. Oh, men that have single moms themselves. They don't appreciate the effort that you put in. Let these fathers raise them. Why
can't y'all just choose better men? Why can't y'all just keep your legs closed? Why can't y'all make sure that you don't get pregnant and baby trapped by these men? Why can't you just do that? Why is that so hard? Why are you actually going through all that stress and strain down there dying to bring forth life just to dump on a man?
Always putting ourselves in these situations. where these men can just walk away for nothing. As a woman,
they can never walk away from you if you're never pregnant, dumbass.
You are not just sent to this earth to be a mother. You are not just sent to this earth to be a wife. You are a powerful woman. Stop giving your power.
She doesn't believe this.
Away to these men.
She doesn't believe this.
To stop giving your life away for these kids that tomorrow all are going to be just ungrateful.
There we go. There we go. Oh, she just did it. I haven't watched this video, by the way. I haven't watched none of this video. There we go. You're now saying, why do I have to give up my power for an ungrateful kid? You're saying this about your infant son. Ooh, child. I want you to never look at any woman who defends this heifer. Do not give her respect and do not look at her as our equals. These people are bottom feeders. Any woman who advocate for this rhetoric against an against an infant that didn't ask to come here. That child is doomed because he has this for a mother and Landon for a father who's going to be raised by the mother that created Landon. That baby ain't got a chance in hell, baby.
Hi guys, my name is and welcome back to my channel. Okay, let's get into it. First things first. First thing is, when someone holds something over your head, you walk away, whether it's a friend, whether it's a boss, whether it's a relationship. Oh, I'm gonna leak your nudes. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, do it. You show those people no fear. The only power they have over you is that you are scared. When you show these people, I am not scared of you, you will not abuse me, you will not use me, that's when they lose all of the power.
But she doesn't believe this because she said that the reason why she never turned Landon in to the police when he so-called abused her the first time is because she was scared. The reason why she did not want to leave with her baby is because she was scared. It's because Landon said, I'm going to call immigrations on you. I'm going to get you deported. Heifer, if you never had the baby in America in the first place, you wouldn't be in this position. Better yet, if you never got pregnant by him, if you never had sex with him, the first 6 months you met him, you wouldn't be in this situation, and Landon wouldn't be this powerful and being able to have all this leverage over you. And most of all, if you never got pregnant in the first place, Landon would not be in your life. You would be moving on to somebody else. All because you decided to have the baby, all because you decided to get pregnant. It's your fault. It's your coochie, ladies. Nobody's forcing you to have sex with men. Those days are over. And if they did, it's called RAPE and they can go to jail for that. Landon never did that to her. All of this was consensual. And you all want to skip the consensual part. You all want to skip the part where you allow a man to impregnate you. And now you just want someone, let them have the baby. Let them have the... Why have the baby? Why get pregnant?
Right now, my ex is begging me, texting me, oh, I want to give you your child, oh, now you want to, huh? Because you realize I don't give a and I never give a Another thing is you better run away from people that are insecure and jealous.
Pot calling the kettle black. She really has no boundaries. She has no standards except for money. That's her only standard. Her standards is you gotta have money. But now, no, she doesn't have standard because she's a sugar mama. She's the one who has been paying him his lawyers to go after Abby. She's the one who bought his mom a house. She's the one who purchased for that house in Dallas, Texas, and those 2 cars. She did all that. Now Landon's talking about I want child support because she's the man in the relationship.
Listen, these jealous, insecure people will completely try to dim your light, try to humble you, and take every single soul or essence that you have, whether it's friends, colleagues, your relationship. Run away when you see that they're trying to compete with you, when you see that they're saying these slight comments of like, oh, you're not all that, oh, this and that. When you hear these things, run for the hills. These people will only get worse and worse. You cannot make these people feel secure in themselves.
She can't make her own self feel secure. It sounds to me that Fatima, is giving advice that she will never take. She's giving you all advice that she has never taken and that she will never take in the present. Like, what? Is this one of these do as I say, not as I do, whatever? I can tell right now I'm not going to watch all this video. Just get ready for that.
You cannot control this person. They will only get more insecure because they are triggered by you. There is nothing you can do. You can't sit there and say, I'm going to change myself and then they will like me more. They want you to stop breathing. They don't want you on this earth. Your essence, you breathing, triggers them. You can't do anything but walk away. Well, I don't care who it is. You walk away from these people. And
But you didn't walk away.
You save yourself every single time.
But you didn't save yourself. You waited until you got your visa rejected because you overstayed your visa and you had a K-1 fiance visa. You overstayed that. But that's the real reason why you cannot come back in America for a good 10 years is because you are a criminal. You have a criminal record for DV assault. You shouldn't put your hands on people. So you're screwed.
There was a point where I felt like everything was just hitting me at once. My schedule was non-stop and my brain just wouldn't slow down. I felt stressed and honestly just stuck in survival mode. Starting therapy really helped me to take a step back.
Is she about to do an ad? Girl, she's about to do a better help. Liz, if you're going to do a better health or is it better health or better help? Whatever it is, if you're going to do that type of ad, why don't you use it?
Especially onto women that have any privilege. This society's biggest enemy is a beautiful, successful woman that doesn't keep her mouth shut. I swear, you will have a spiritual warfare on you. These demons will unleash and try to bring you down. You need to understand these people are projecting. These people have no life and they will never accomplish anything. It's men that cannot be with you and it's women that cannot be you that will be your biggest enemy.
I would never want to be you, ever. You are miserable. I went through your entire video. I didn't watch all your videos, but I want to show you all something, right? Because I just wanted to see how much she has fallen off in reference to her views. And I want to show you something, right? I have never seen her happy in any of these videos, right? So it's all these videos. Let me open this up so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So all of these videos are her lecturing women, preaching to women, talking like being very aggressive with women. She's not happy in any of these videos. None of these videos is she happy in. She's not happy at all. Oh, and this is it. So this was 4 years ago. Be better or stay bitter. She's not happy. So why the hell would I want to be a sugar mama? Because that's what you are. You're a sugar mama. You paid for your baby daddy's mama's house. And also you have paid for his house, the house that him and your son live in, and cars. And you can't come back to America and get none of your belongings. You left some nice bags there. You left your animals there. You left a lot of things there and you can't get them back. And I'm sitting here saying, why? I don't think any woman, well, maybe insecure women, maybe women who think that you're living a good life because you have money. Well, ladies, let me tell you something. When they say money don't bring you happiness, you know what I'm saying? This is what we're talking about. Now, I'm not saying be broke. Okay, money make your life much easier. Money does a lot of great things. So if you were unhappy, broke, you're going to be unhappy with money. Look at what position she in. She bonded with her beautiful son. And now the baby daddy that she opened her legs up to, the one she allowed herself to get pregnant by, the one that she decided to stay with after she found him cheating, the one that she tried to raise a child with in Texas, Dallas, Texas, he has leverage over her. She has been the sugar mama of that relationship. She's been making. This is the reason why she's complaining about money. I'm telling you, just switch the genders. She'll sound like a man. Now he want child support. Now he want this. Come and find me. Come and find. Same thing men say when they basically impregnate a woman and she's stuck with the baby. Just switch the sexes. Just switch it. Turn her into a man and you would hear the same complaints, the same arguments that men make.
You still have to walk. Whatever they say about you, they are projecting because they're talking about themselves. You are what you say I am. Other things do not.
That's not possible. See, honey, I practice what I preach. I never was pregnant. I never wanted kids. Okay? And I never opened my legs to any man within 4 months of meeting them. Because one thing I noticed is that when you all get with these guys, you don't know if they're actually pretending to be something else. Okay? You don't know if they're trying to study you so they can learn how to manipulate you, use you, take advantage of you. My thing is that I'm not projecting because you got pregnant by your first boyfriend ever. You got pregnant within 4 or 5 months of a man that you just met in person. I can't say that because I've never done anything that stupid. And the fact is, I would give you grace if you just acknowledge I made a mistake. Yep, I did that. Let me just go ahead and heal. You think nothing's wrong because you even said out your own mouth that if you had to do it all over again, you wouldn't change a thing. The hell if I'm projecting. You are nothing like me.
Beef with people that have nothing to lose. These people have nothing to lose. They have no job. They have nothing going for themselves. That's why they're hyper fixated on you and bringing you down because there's nothing going for them. You don't argue with them. You cut them off quickly. I need you women to understand, if you are a privileged, beautiful woman, it is dangerous for your life to engage with these people.
But you did anyway, though. Just want to say, ladies, those of you who are, and shame on you, but those of you who are fans of the Wizard Liz, I want you to tell me what part of this speech is something that she followed. Please give me the timestamp of the advice that she followed. Because so far, I've been listening to 6 minutes. Whew, I'm not going to make it to 10 probably. She's been going on for 6 minutes and 44 seconds. And she's given all advice that she never took herself. She's never taken any of the advice she's taken, that she's giving out right now. None. So who is this really for? You? Because if she didn't take the advice and you follow her, you're not going to take it either. Take my advice. My advice is better than hers. I dare anybody to say my advice is not better than hers. Don't get pregnant in the first damn place. Don't let a man ejaculate in you. Don't have sex with a man within 6 months of meeting him. That's the advice I'm giving you. You do that, baby girl, you ain't never got to worry about being in a position like this. You ain't got to worry about being nobody's baby mama either. You don't have to worry about a man baby trapping you. You ain't got to worry about none of this. And you damn sure ain't got to worry about giving no man money and buying a house for his mama. Girl, oh my God.
Just now I saw this guy, makeup artist, Miss Venezuela. She was sitting and he takes a scissor and attacked her face with scissors. There's women throwing acid in other women's faces.
Because that's all Islamic, by the way. This is all Islamic. That's a big problem in the UK, is that when Islamic men propose to other Islamic women and those women reject them, since they can't do honor killing, they throw acid in their face. That's what they do. Or regular Protestant women, where Muslim men, Islamic men, pursue them, they get rejected, and then they either have the acid on them right then and there, or they go get the acid and find it and then put it on their face, because in their mind, just like your daddy, if they can't have her, no one can have her. So what are you talking about? Also, like, make up your mind, Wizard Liz. Are you going to be a Muslim or are you going to be non-Muslim? I'm trying to figure out what you're going to be. A mutad? What you going to be? Come on.
Beautiful. You guys don't understand how jealousy and hate will drive people to do the most insane things. Guard yourself with your life. What you can do with these people, if you have a lot of haters, bullies, whatever, is use their energy and you transmute. Energy is energy. It's not neither good, it's neither bad.
She doesn't do this. She doesn't do any. She's not transmuting. What did she transmute? She went from a single woman to a basically a woman who doesn't have her child. Is that the transmutation you want? That's the transmutation you bragging about? She went from being, look at her transmutation. She transmutated from being a sugar baby to a sugar mama.
You being sent a lot of energy, and see, hater energy is very obsessive energy. It's not like just they're sending you love. No, it's like they're investigating and they're creating stuff. So they're like very, very deep into it. This energy is really good if you know how to transmute it. For example, you take this energy, you can always word your name. That's what I always do. Like I say that anytime my name's spoken, good or bad, I get more beautiful, healthier and wealthier, more protected. I say all of these things.
But you're not happy. You're not content. You are ugly on the inside. You are having a lot of turmoil in your head. You are being manipulated and controlled by a loser like Landon. You are tied to a loser now. You can't see your son, and that's eating you alive. You can sit up here and say all this crazy stuff you want to. Oh, every time somebody says my name, it transmutes into I'm beautiful. And also, if you thought you was beautiful, you wouldn't be doing all this stuff to your lips. You wouldn't be doing the stuff to your face. You wouldn't be having these problems. You're not a healthy person either, mentally and physically. You have money. Yes, you do. Congratulations, Liz. But you're not happy with your money. And no matter how many bags you buy, no matter how many red bottom shoes or whatever designer clothes you buy, it cannot fill the hole in your heart, in your life, because you are not happy. I'm happy, honey. I'm very happy. If you can see how I act online, now there's sometimes I want to do some fighting with some misogynistic red pillars, but overall, I'm happy. I'm living a good life. Alhamdulillah.
Whenever someone speaks my name, I just get more blessings. And second of all, you use that energy to create something out of it. Create something, because anyways, if energy is being sent to you, your creation will get attention.
I want to ask the people who are watching this who are supporters of the Wizard Liz, what is she creating from all the attention? Because we're giving her attention. I'm making money off of her, by the way. So that's what I'm doing. That's my motivation. But also to teach women, not hyenas. I'm teaching young women what not to do. I'm teaching young women that my method is better than her method. Because see, ain't no man going to have control, leverage, or have a bunch of W's over me because I didn't have any coochie discipline. I didn't know how to keep my legs closed. I allow a man to finish inside me. Nah. See, I ain't going through what she's been through, and I'll never go through what she's been through and what she's currently going through. My method is better. Don't get pregnant. If you don't get pregnant, he can't control you. If you don't get pregnant, he can't baby trap you. So just stop allowing these men to raw dog you and to finish inside you. It's just that easy. Y'all want to let them do all this stuff to you and then complain about getting pregnant and complain about giving a baby to him because you had a child in a country that's not yours. And therefore, because you overstayed your visa and you have a criminal record and you got to get out because you can't get your visa renewed while you're still here, you got out and then you got your visa rejected. And you did file an appeal, you're going to get it rejected again. Charge it to the game, girl. Charge it to the game. You're going to have to learn how to acknowledge your wrongs and then also shut up. Stop coming on the internet and doing this. Because I know that this satisfies Landon to know that you were actually chimping out over the fact that he won. He got a big old W. I know you ladies all that. He ain't win. He's the father now. You think that Landon doesn't know that having full custody of his son is not eating her alive? I don't care what y'all say about how she doesn't care. She does care. You wouldn't be doing all these drunk streams about it. You wouldn't be over here constantly talking about it, video after video after video, stream after stream after stream. How long are we going to have to listen to this? Is this going to go on for the rest of the year where she's going to be talking and complaining about Landon? Because that shows that she hasn't let it go, and she hasn't.
When you create something, you can get more abundance out of it. Don't just sit there and victimize yourself. Never, ever allow yourself to be a victim.
She is the victim, and she allowed herself the victim because she stood up here and said that Landon is the reason why she's in this situation in the first place. She also blamed Landon for the reason why her visa was rejected, and not the fact that she put her hands on him and got herself locked up for DV assault. So she's been playing the victim the entire time she had to leave the United States. Let this be a lesson to you ladies, that when another woman who has been through this and more tries to warn you, don't turn against her. Don't act like, oh, because she's pretty, that basically she's jealous of you. This is why I can look at her misery and say, couldn't happen to a better person. The only victim in this is that little boy, the child that both of those idiots brought into this world. That's who the real victim is.
People that are haters, people that are bullies, these are victims. They think that life is against them, whatever. People that take power back over their life, they never see themselves as a victim. I don't see any situation in my life that happened to me as like, oh, I was a victim. Maybe when I was a child.
She just did that. She just did that last week where she was painting herself as a victim because she has no self-awareness. She painted herself as a victim because she said that Landon prevented her from getting her visa renewed instead of telling the truth. She paints herself as a victim.
Was abusing me. That's when I was a victim. When I'm older and stuff, no, I don't believe I'm a victim. I don't believe that. Because at the end of the day, this situation was here to teach me something, to awaken me, and also I still have authority and power over my life. If I'm just a victim, that means that the other person has all the power and they don't.
Okay, I tap out. Landon does have all the power. He has your son. Every night you think about your son, Liz, and you are a liar if you say you don't. Every day you are angry that this man has all this power over you because of the dumb mistakes you made. Again, you didn't have to have the baby in America. You could have had the baby in Switzerland or Belgium or Dubai. You could have had it anywhere but America. And Landon couldn't do anything about it. But you didn't. And that's why he has all this leverage over you. That's why all of the stuff that you spent money on, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions. I think you said you spent millions. You cost millions. He's costing you millions because you're the man in a relationship right now. You regret that. And you're angry, not at yourself, but you're angry at him instead of being angry at yourself. He has the power. As long as he has his son, as long as you miss your son, he has the power. He has the leverage. You keep saying you're going through postpartum. That doesn't stop just because you separated from your son. And any of you stupid women think it's so easy to bring forth life into this world, to bond with your baby for 6 months and then to just abandon it. I'm not saying she did that on purpose. What I'm saying is that she is not with her child. And her child, her son, is missing the scent of his mom. He's missing the breast milk from his mom. He's missing her voice. He's missing her warmth. He's missing it, and so is she. And this is the reason why she's unhappy, and this is the reason why she's powerless. And to act like that is not the case is just delusion. I don't feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for the little boy. So there's that. All right, I'm not going to do no more. I'm not going to talk no more about that. I'm done. I'm so done. Like I said, it's late. I've been doing videos today. Ladies, again, and I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. Please, 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 especially older women, teach young women to take control of their bodies, of their reproductive system. Second wave feminism has fixed it that we don't have to be pregnant against our will. But you all are not getting pregnant against your will. You are doing this with your full consent. You are consensually having unprotected sex with men you barely know. You are consensually allowing them to ejaculate inside of you, and you are consensually allowing yourself to get pregnant and have the baby. That's on you, girl. We don't live like her mama, having to have children whether we like to or not. We are not at the mercy of men anymore. And for you all to advocate being baby meals for men, shame on you. I wish none of you have kids. If that's what you think it's about, it's to have children just to give to a man. I'm going to keep talking about you, Liz, not because I'm here to help you. You're beyond help, and it's going to get worse. I am here to help other women who are looking at you like this don't look good, and to show them the solutions, to tell them this is where she went wrong. She's a great example of what never to do as a woman. Yeah, make your money, tour, do all this. Even if you decide to be a sugar mama, don't get pregnant. Okay, just don't do it, because you'll lose that game. You will. You'll lose that game. And I think women are waking up, because like I said, I was looking at her analytics. Hundreds of thousands of women are like not tuning in to this train wreck. To listen to her advice. You still got a lot of young women that are listening to them, because these women are hurt and they're damaged goods. Again, damaged goods in the mental head, not physical damaged goods. Your mental state of mind makes you damaged goods. When you sit up here and never take accountability for your own actions, men cannot make you do anything. And if they do, it's against the law and they can go to jail. Okay, there's that. But take control of your body and just be powerful. I'm telling you, it's a great place to be in, honey. It's so good to be in this position. I would never want to be her, ever. I would never want to be in this situation, ever. And you shouldn't want to be either. Don't ever be a baby meal for some damn man. You should be better than that. Some of you are not, those of you who follow Liz, but the rest of you are. And if you know better, you should do better. But in Liz's case, she talk like she knows better, but her actions are totally different. So she's a walking contradiction. Anyway, that is all I'm going to say about this video. If y'all want to watch the rest of it, I'm over. I'm done with this. I'm just going to go ahead and just do this video, and then I'm just going to upload it later on. But anyway, let me know what you think. Also, if you are a Wizard Liz fan, all I ask you to do is, again, show me in this video, give me a timestamp of the advice that she just gave that she took herself. That's going to be a neat trick. This is Tree from Just Tree 411. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to give me a like, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe. Also, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about this clown, and I will see you all on the next one. Later, taters.
Don't let them finish in you, queen. Stay in control. Keep it wrapped, keep it locked. Protect your soul. Healthy sugar walls, future shining bright. Protect your coochie, queen. Hold that crown tight. Yo, listen up, ladies. Real talk in the booth. Every late night move could mess with your truth. Raw without a plan, that's a risky game. One slick could flip the script and change your whole name. Your body is a temple, treat it like a vault. Don't let sweet talk make you lower the guard. Want that clear skin, strong energy, peace of mind. Make them earn respect, boundaries on the line. No pressure, no stress.